Hello, wizards, witches, and everyone in between. My name is Emma, and welcome back to another weekly reading vlog. I'm expecting it to be another chill and casual reading vlog. So this vlog, I'm assuming, will either end on Friday, today's Monday, Friday or Sunday, because Saturday I'm filming its own vlog because I will be doing my first ever 24-hour readathon. I am so excited. So currently reading, I am 75% of the way through the third book in the Diviners series by Lippa Bray. The name keeps escaping me. I keep getting the title confused with the second one, so I've stopped trying to say it. So I'm hoping to finish that tomorrow because I'd love to include it like in my March wrap-up. And then I am a little over halfway through Four Dead Queens by Astrid Schuldt, and I am absolutely loving this. It is so good. It is our book club pick for the Page Dwellers book club, and our live show for that is this weekend, so I need to finish reading this. I'm hoping to finish this again by tomorrow so I can talk about it in my March wrap-up, but it's really good. My previous reading vlog, I talked a bit about like my feelings on the first half. But to basically kind of summarize, it is about, well, it's about four queens, and it is about this girl named Carolee, and so it kind of switches between their perspectives, like the perspective of a queen or Carolee. And Carolee, the world is divided into quadrants, so there's 4 quadrants, 1 queen for each quadrant, and Carolee is a professional pickpocket, and she is sent to like pickpocket things, which she then brings back to her employer, who kind of sells them on a black market. And she is sent to pickpocket this device thing that has memories stored on it, and when she brings it back to him, he does not sell it, and she's wondering why. She ends up finding out what information is on there, and now she's kind of on the run along with the person who she pickpocketed it from. So that's kind of the gist, but the world itself is so good, and I love how distinct the quadrants are. It kind of reminds me of Divergent, just in the sense of like the quadrants, and like how your personality is. I don't know, there's some abnegation vibes going on, but it's been really, really good, and I love that it's a standalone. It has LGBTQ representation in this, which I did not know before I started reading it, so anyway, I'm really excited to finish this by tomorrow. And then once I finish Four Dead Queens tomorrow, I will be picking up Catching Fire because I need to reread this for our Hunger Games read-along. The live show is this Saturday, so I obviously need to have reread it before that. I'm really excited. And then, like I said, Wednesday is the start of the Owl's Magical Readathon, so I don't know what I'll pick up first for that, but we'll see. So it is Tuesday, and I read for a little bit this morning. I have about 20 minutes of Before the Devil Breaks You left, and I have 80 pages of Four Dead Queens left. So I'm definitely going to be able to finish these by tonight. I'm so excited for the Owls Readathon to start tomorrow. It's going to be so good. I've been having so much fun watching everyone's TBRs for that. So I cannot wait. But I think today is the warmest day we've had this year so far. So it's nice. We're chilling. Hello. It's Wednesday, April 1st. Happy April. Happy start of the Owl's Magical Readathon. I'm very excited. So I finished Four Dead Queens and Before the Devil Breaks You last night. So got them in right at the end of March, which I'm happy about. So I just wanted to talk about them really quickly. I'm being a little quiet because I typically film when my husband's not home, but he's home right now. And I don't like people hearing me. So Four Dead Queens, I ended up giving it a 4.5. It was almost perfect. Almost perfect. But I feel like the last 100 pages or so turned into a kind of Agatha Christie murder mystery feel, which felt very disjointed from the first 300 pages of the book. But like I said, I only knocked off half a star. Like, it was so good. It was still really, really good. If you guys are looking for a really good standalone with a bunch of female characters, highly, highly recommend. It was one of those books where when I would put it down, I would immediately, I would be thinking about it during the day, looking forward to reading it again. And that doesn't always happen for me. And then Before the Devil Breaks You is the third book in the Diviners series by Libba Bray. And I gave it a 3. The first one's the best. The second one, in my opinion, was the second best. It was still good, and I think it ended really strong, but it just felt like it dragged. And really, if you summarize what happened in this one, it doesn't seem like as much happened as in the second book. I still really love all of the characters, and I'm invested in their storylines and everything, but I wasn't super feeling it. I wasn't always super excited to listen to it. I have the fourth and final book on hold from Libby, so that should be coming in probably in May. So I am excited to see how it all wraps up, but this one definitely wasn't my favorite. So that being said, it is April, and the first book I started reading today is not for the Owl's Magical Readathon at all, classic, but it is for the Hunger Games read-along I'm part of. So I started listening to the audiobook for Catching Fire today, and I'm 25% done already. It is so good. I mean, Catching Fire is so good. That's my audiobook for the next couple days. Our live show is Saturday, which I'm super excited about. I need to pick which book I want to read physically for the Owl's Readathon. So these are my options. I guess technically minus Hatchet, because Hatchet I have the audiobook for, so I will be audiobooking that after I finish Catching Fire. So, and I guess I can't really read Mockingjay yet, because I'm reading Catching Fire. So, that narrows it down to 5. So I went over these more in depth in my TBR, but just to briefly go over, I have Adrift, 76 Days Lost at Sea. I have Meg and Joe, which is a Little Women retelling. I have The River by Gary Paulson, which is the sequel to Hatchet, so I guess I can't read this right now either. I have Cracked Up to Be by Courtney Summers, and I have The Adventures of Tom Sawyer by Mark Twain. It's so hard. I'm just in a reading mood, so I guess it really doesn't matter which one I pick up. I don't know. I'll let you know when I figure it out. Also, my bun is ginormous right now. Hello. It's I love the golden hour, but these blinds just kill it. Hello. So I just finished listening to Catching Fire. Of course, 5 out of 5. Always surprised. It was interesting listening to it. I have never listened to the Hunger Games books before. It's crazy how little time they spend in the arena in this one. I never really noticed until I had like 3 or 4 hours of the audiobook left, and they were just like in the arena. The reason why I love these books so much, aside from the character of Katniss being amazing, is the politics. I love all the government stuff in this. This book obviously has a lot more of that than the first one does, and obviously the third one is full of it. So, which is why the third one's my favorite. So the live show for this is tomorrow on Lily's channel. I will link our live show down below because it will be up by the time this vlog goes up. And then I have read 75 pages of Adrift by Stephen Callahan, and it's good so far. I like it. I do, like, it's nothing against this book. I personally wish that I had more knowledge or was interested in acquiring knowledge about maritime stuff and, like, just terminology for maritime stuff, ships, and I don't know, I guess just boats, really. But my lack of knowledge is a little bit overwhelming sometimes, just when he's talking about how his boat went down, you know, what led to him being stuck at sea for 76 days on a raft. And it was kind of hard for me to picture in my head with him describing the terminology of, like, this part of the ship did this, which caused this part of the ship to do this. And I'm just like, I don't even know. Like, I can't picture it because I don't even know. But it's also my fault because I don't care enough to actually Google it. Like, I'm here for the, like, survival story of this, not, you know, it just happens to be set at sea. So, but that's kind of over now because the ship is long gone, and it's really just about his survival now. It's cool. There are also, like, the fish he's been trying to catch off the side of his raft. There are some drawings in here, which I did not know about. Like, here's a diagram of a solar still. And here's another one when he's talking about, like, how you can try to, you know, convert salt water to drinkable water. But yeah, so I mean, I can't really, it's all my fault of, like, the setbacks about this book, because I'm assuming a lot of people who read this are sailors themselves, or, you know, are more interested in the ocean. I don't really like the ocean, but I love a good survival story, and just kind of hearing about, you know, more mentally than physically, like, how you get through something like that. So I prefer foresty ones, but I thought I would give this ocean one a try, and it's really good. The writing's really good too. That's another thing in, like, memoirs. It's like, you can't really, I don't really like rating memoirs, especially because of writing, because sometimes, like, their writing isn't good. But I'm like, should we be judging them for that? Because they wrote their own book about their own experience. I don't know. I just feel weird about that. So anyway, that's the story. I started the audiobook for The Dream Thieves, which I don't know if I said, but I had like 7 audiobooks from Libby all come in at one time. So I'm really trying to make my way through all of them. If I normally listen to books at least on 2 times speed. But if I drop it down to 1.5, I can listen to that while I play Animal Crossing. If I listen to books on double speed while playing Animal Crossing, I feel like I'm not retaining, like, 100% of the information. Yeah, and I'm liking it so far. I mean, I gave Raven Boys 5 stars, so I'm sure I'll like The Dream Thieves as well. So that's what's going on. Tomorrow is my first 24-hour readathon, the de-stressathon. I'm excited. I'm gonna make a separate video about that though, because I have 4 books that I'm hoping to start and finish tomorrow. They're all, like, pretty short, so I definitely think it's doable without, like, you know, I'm a sloth. I can't stay up for 24 hours. I need my sleep, but I'm really excited. So that will be its own day. So the next time I check back in will probably be Sunday when I close out this vlog. I just filmed my March wrap up, and I literally finished the video when my battery was at 1%. I got so lucky. I would have been so mad if I had to wait to charge. So, okay, that's it. Bye! Hello, so it is Sunday. I am ready to close out this vlog. I just did the live show for the Page Dwellers where we talked about 4 Dead Queens, and it was really fun. We all liked it, which rarely happens with our book picks. So that was good. I had such a great time with that book. I would highly, highly recommend it. I have read a good deal many books this week because yesterday was my 24-hour readathon, which I'm going to have its own separate vlog for that. Don't know if it'll be up before this one or not, but you'll figure it out, and I'll figure it out. So I got 75 pages into Adrift, and that's where I'm at. I'm still listening to The Dream Thieves by Maggie Stiefvater and physically reading this, and that's what's poppin'. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I hope you had a good week. Please stay safe, take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time. Bye!